Question. I think for the past week I've really distracted myself. Again, I expect to be here for like 3 months or 2 months, you know? So I've really taken my time, like doing everything. So just distracting myself every second because it's really hard to be like in one place, you know, in one room for 3 months. But I guess at night, you know, you just start thinking about, I don't know, like the past and the present and the future, you know, like what I would be doing if I wasn't in here right now. Like last night, my friends all hung out at this birthday that I would have been at. You know, they were karaokeing, having fun, and you know, just like, you know, I wish I was there, but you know, that's not the case. So it's just stuff like that. Nothing that bothers me yet. You know, I could see myself down the road where I'll start thinking like, when I start really wanting to be home and getting tired of this whole cancer stuff, you know, but I'm not quite there yet. So I call it like your breaking point. Like I haven't gotten to that breaking point yet. And like, again, I think for me it's going to take, you know, 2-3 months, even 4 months, because that's more than I expect, and that's when I'll start getting anxious and antsy, and that's what happened 2 years ago. So, yeah, but again, this time around I'm just more prepared, I guess. So I'm not really thinking about much, honestly. I'm just I'm just waiting everything out. This past week actually went by pretty fast for me. So, yeah. So now that the chemo's week is over, this whole week's pretty much just trying not to be sick, trying not to get sick. So my counts are going to be a lot lower now. So I'm more prone to get sick, get infections. I'm going to feel really nauseous. So that's going to be probably a week and a half. And during that process, again, it's just a waiting game pretty much until all my counts go back up and start feeling better. And after that, that's when they'll check my bone marrow for another biopsy and then see how much cancer I have left. So if there's a lot still, then I'll still be here for another month. If it's gone, like best case scenario, it's gone, and then I'll probably be released and then start talking about a transplant right after. Probably like in a month or two, while still going through some sort of chemo in between. Best case scenario, again, it's a full match, a bone marrow. That's very unlikely. It's like 0.06% chance. There's a half transplant, which is basically they get cells from your siblings or your mother, actually. That's an option. And the same one I had last time was cord blood transplant. So that's taking cells from the baby's umbilical cord, basically, and infusing that into my system.
So they can do that again?
Yeah, as long as they find a match, they can do it again. I don't know how far they are in the process, but hopefully they already started, because they were talking about that a couple months ago already.
Because that one's like the most likely one?
Yeah, most likely, probably the best one that's possible. But even then, I could not have a match. So.